I know this last night they started taking those guys out in Chile, getting them out through that tube, and a wonderful thing that happened. But there's a dark side to that thing that a lot of people don't know about. It looks like, and from what I've heard, there's 8 of those guys that won't come out. They've said, we're not going to come out right now. We're going to wait to see if how this election, and see if that crowd over there, the Pelosi's and the Reeds and the local professional paid politicians, see if they get dethroned. So we just soon to be down here, because up there you can't get a job. They take your money away from you. We're fine down here on tuna fish and bread. So I may have gotten some bad news, or I may have made this up. But Colson's right. We need to get politically involved. We can stand on our head for 3 weeks. Go do something to change what has been there that is absolutely the worst that's ever been in my lifetime. From City Hall all the way to Pennsylvania Avenue. So, I'm at fault. You're at fault. We've just said, I go home and watch television. Oh, it'll be a job. It'll be a hard job being in the House of Representatives. But we got to get those people out of that hole over there in Chile. I think there's 6 or 8 of them that are not going to come out till we remove Pelosi and Reed and the local bunch here. This bad news spreads, doesn't it? It's all the way down to Chile. But y'all need to vote for some people and turn this thing around, get those boys out of that hole over in Chile. That's all I can tell you. They're not going to come out if we can't get this thing changed. It's serious. Boy, it's awful. So they've already been down there 2 months, and they're going to stay till November the 3rd and see what y'all do. Well, that's what they're threatening to do. They might come on out for a little while. Then just get them and put them back down in there if we re-elect Pelosi and Reed. Get them 2 or 3 cans of tuna fish and go back down in there. But this little thing's going to be fun. I enjoyed it. Why don't we get politically active? Why don't you come and get some of my cards? Why don't you get some rocks? Why don't you print out on the internet off of Is It Broke? A lot of people are hitting that page where you can print my cards and cut them out and give them to friends. So I don't know what all is going on, but there's some going on. But I really feel like that we can turn this thing around with some good leadership and put this thing back in the hands of the people, the working people. I'm a working middle class guy. I've worked 60 and 70 hours a lot of weeks for 40 years. And now 80% of what I make goes to the socialism that's out there. I can spend it better than they can. Get a lot of stuff done. You're wiser with your money. You need a savings. You need to educate your children. We don't need socialism. Socialism belongs across the pond. You see what it's done to Greece and all of those countries. It's just sucked the bottom out of their economy. It just gradually happened. Just easy. It's a subtle. It's subtle. It's just a subtle disease. And we got people in Jackson County representing us that all their ideology is socialism. Big government, we can take care of it better than you can. Give us the $3.5 million, and we can give it back, and we can do better with it. No, reduce my electric bill by $3.5 million. Get yours down and mine down. That's what I'm going to work to do. They're crazy. But that's an agenda. That's a thought. ideology. That's what they, you know, but they're wrong. Send them home. They're long gone. I got a new card, and I'm going to quit on this. I'm mad and I'm bad warrior. It says, I am a make a difference, and I am a be a different warrior. That's what we're looking for. For 3 weeks and then keep on trucking. We want somebody to step up for these jobs 4 years from now that's got some character and some integrity that'll go down there and turn the tables over. And I'll turn them over. And I'll fight to get this thing back like it was when my daddy was a young man. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop socialism. I'm gonna kick it in the nose. Just like there was a big old dog coming up here bite my leg, I'm gonna kick him right in the nose. I hate socialism. I've studied enough about what socialism is. I hate it. And it's all over us. And we got local people from around here that are socialists, that are putting a socialist agenda on us because they want to control us. They want to control the money so they can get their names on a football sign, to get reelected, to get more money, to get more PACs. Golly, that's against the law. That's paid bribery. That's all that is legislative paid bribery. And we've sat here with our head in the sand and let that happen. It's been going on since, I think, 76. They first passed that. We ought to have our heads kicked. Let's get together. Let's get an army. Let's get the warriors. Colson said, most of the countries in the world don't ever get to vote. Let's make ours count. Let's flip this thing over. Let's flip this thing over and put it like it should be. Let's put businessmen, men that have done things, that have integrity, that have managed situations. Give us a chance to go to Montgomery and make the state of Alabama better. I'm not going to sit here and promise you I'm going to bring all the money from Montgomery up here to you. That's a joke. I'm going to get elected as a state representative, and my job is to make the state better, and if I make the state better, I'll make Jackson County and DeKalb County and Marshall County and Madison County and Dothan County, Mobile County and Jefferson County. We get those corrupt people that are gambling, that are down there, that mayor, we'll put his butt in jail forever. We'll let him have a orange suit on and we'll put his name across it. He likes his name in lights. We'll put it across his back of his orange jumpsuits. Put him on the work gang where we can see him. Let him get out there and dig and do some things. Let him use a shovel for a while. He's been shoveling our money over in his bank account and all of his buddies. Let's go put him on the side of the road. And there's a crowd that'll go with him. We can fill up the side of the road if we could catch them all that have taken that position and put money in their pocket and made all of that money under the table instead of the top of the table. There's a lot more of us out here that made our living on top of the table, and that's all we expect. That's all I've ever expected. And God put me in a country that has allowed me to do this, and I'm going to stop the socialism. I'm going to stop it. That's all we've got. Newspapers, they're going to run around, don't want to use that word, socialism. It's socialism gradually, subtly eroding what the founding fathers thought that this wonderful country. I'm going to tell you what, we still got a strong Christian country, and God will take care of America if we'll take care of it. If we'll move, He'll move. That'll work. Thank you.